Hey there, creator. Welcome to the Rooted Bliss podcast, where life isn't something you survive, it's a reality you design. I'm your host, Moses Nehemiah, author, life coach, and OG reality shifter. This series is your call to remember you're not separate from the field. You are the field. You are source. And bliss, it's not out there. It's encoded into your being. So you just have to press start. So let's talk metaphysics, manifestation, and mastery, and how to actually live as the creator of your world. You ready? Press start to bliss. Welcome back to the Rooted Bliss podcast. I'm your host, Moses Nehemiah, reality creator, source embodied, and living proof that all time is here in the now. This isn't self-help. This is self-activation, because you're not here to chase your power. You're here to remember that you are it. And today's episode is a reset, a recode, a return to the truth. Today's episode is Day 1 Energy. Reset the game in real time. Now let me ask you something. What if there was no story to carry? No past to repair, no future to worry about? What if you could drop everything, not to escape, but finally play the game as the source that you've always been? Because that's what Day 1 really means. It's not a do-over. It's not about fixing the past or planning the future. It's about remembering that you are the one who codes this field. You are the original signal, and every moment, including this one, it's yours to define. You don't need a build-up. You don't need proof. You don't need more time. You just need to be. So today, we're clearing the cache, dropping the identity, and choosing to create not from memory, not from fear, but from pure present tense power. This is a transmission for the version of you that's done waiting, the one that's done looping, that's ready to press start on a whole new level. Not later, not someday, but right now. So let's get into it. So let's unpack this, because most people have the concept of Day 1 completely backwards. When they hear Day 1, they think of a reset button after a failure, a fallback, a motivational push to get up one more time. But let's be clear, that's still rooted in the illusion of time. That's still playing the game from the level of a character and not the creator. When I say Day 1, I'm not talking about wiping the slate clean because you messed up. I'm talking about stepping into the now, where no slate ever existed. There's no backlog, no identity to carry, no timeline to track. Day 1 is what happens when you stop outsourcing your power to memory and start creating from the infinite field of this exact moment. And here's the code. You don't have to interact with the past. You interact with your present memory of it. You don't engage the future. You engage your now-based imagination of it. Both are simulations running inside your awareness, and both only exist because you keep hitting continue. But the game doesn't require that. The game only needs you, fully present, fully activated, and fully here. So when you claim Day 1 energy, you're not starting over. You're reclaiming the only thing that's real. This moment. This isn't about denying your past. You're not bypassing. You're transcending. Because Source doesn't live in a timeline. It lives in truth. And truth only ever happens in the now. Every time you felt clarity, every time you felt a line, a breakthrough, peace, power. It happened in the moment where you were fully here. No story, no script, just direct experience, just direct knowing. That's day one. Not because it's new, because it's you, untouched by what came before. And when you live from that space, you don't just shift your energy, you shift the grid. Because the simulation you're in responds to your state, not your history. So I'll say this clearly. If you've been waiting for the right time, if you've been trying to find the perfect place, the perfect vision of yourself, the perfect moment to move, you've missed the whole point. This is it. This is day one. And the second you choose it, everything starts responding to who you are, not to who you've been. Now let's be real. It's one thing to know your source, and it's another to feel your body still reacting like you're stuck in the storyline. Because even when you understand that time isn't linear, even when you remember that all of it is happening in the now, that old survival code still kicks up. Your chest tightens, the flashbacks loop, your nervous system holds to the echo like it's still happening. And if no one ever told you this before, let me say this now. That doesn't make you broken. That makes you powerful. Because it means your system is intelligent, so responsive to your inner world that it reflects every thought and every memory as it's happening in the real time. It's not proof you're damaged. It's proof you're the source, and the field is responsive. But here's what changed the game for me. And after coming back from combat, I was locked in loops I didn't even know were running. Flashes, triggers, paranoia. Like I was watching a movie I couldn't pause. And I kept trying to heal it. To go back and fix it. To unravel all the pieces, piece by piece. Until I realized that was still giving it power. That was still agreeing that my identity was shaped by those events. Still saying, this happened to me, and now I have to undo it. But that was not the story. It never was. And the moment I stopped trying to fix the past and instead choose to unplug from it, everything shifted. See, the past doesn't need healing. It needs truth. And the truth is, you're not a product of what happened. You're the source of what's happening now. So when the memory rises, love it. Honor the version of you that lived it, but don't collapse into it. Hold it like a ripple and return to the stillness beneath it. Because you don't need to keep claiming those stories just to feel real. You're not more spiritual because you've been through hell. You're not more worthy because you've suffered. You're not more prepared because you've earned your stripes. You're worthy because you exist. You're powerful because you chose to wake up. And you're so ready because you said so. This is the difference between being trauma aware and being truth embodied. One keeps you in endless self-work. The other lets you walk as source, clean, clear, and sovereign. So no, you don't have to force the release. You don't have to fight your memories. You just have to stop giving them the leadership. You get to say, I remember, but I don't replay. I acknowledge, but I don't anchor. I love the version of me that lived that, but I am not that. You're not here to carry it. You're here to code something new from the version of you that's never been touched by pain. Because that version is always available right now. That's the power of day one. Now that we've cleared the noise, let's talk creation. Because here's where most coaches and creators miss the mark. They're still creating from memory. They're still building from an old blueprint. They're still trying to attract something into the reality from a place of lack or delay. But when you live as source, you're not waiting on anything to arrive. You are the arrival. You're not calling anything in. You're calling it forth. This is the truth that they don't teach in the manifestation circles. The moment you create from memory, you're delaying it. The moment you create from presence, you command it. Now let me break this down. Memory-based creation says, I've seen this work before, so I'll try that again. Or, let me repeat what got attention last time. It's a strategy. It's repetition. It's trying to recreate a moment that already expired. But creation from the now, that's a live broadcast from source. It's unrehearsed. It's raw. It's alive. You move not because it's smart, because it's true in the moment. You say the things, you post the things, you launch the things. Not because it's pre-approved by your logic, but because it surged through your body like lightning and says, now. That's real-time creation. That's what bends the game. You are the signal. The field is listening. And the game is reshaping around you with every breath. That's the source truth. That's the one-day code. Alrighty, so now it's your turn. You didn't just listen to this episode to get hyped. You came here to move. Because day one isn't just a vibe, it's a portal. And it opens the moment you stop watching reality and start shaping it. So let me give you the framework, not as a technique, not as a process, but as a frequency that activates the field. Own it, be it, and flow it. This is the source code we move by. It's not linear, it's alive. Own it means you claim your identity as the source. No more waiting, no more doubting. You own the truth that nothing is outside of you, and the game bends because you say so. Be it. Be it means you don't wait to feel ready. You embody the state now. You don't visualize it, you become it. You don't chase alignment, you are the alignment. And flow it, that's where the energy moves through you. Unfiltered, unforced. You post what's present. You speak what's alive. You act without rehearsing, because presence is the proof. So here's your quest today to let it hit you fully. So the first step is to drop the role. Let go of whatever character you've been unconsciously playing. The perfectionist, the overthinker, the one who still needs to figure it all out. That version of you, it doesn't exist here. This is day one, and you are the source. Step 2 is speak the new code. Say it out loud or write it down. 3 declarations that anchor you into who you are now. Let them sound wild if they have to. Let them shake something loose. Say something like, I don't wait, I transmit. I am the movement, I am the move. I flow as source, and the game bends. Lastly, take one real-time aligned action. No hesitation, no strategy. Just one thing, one post, one conversation, one decision that matches the version of you that already is in the reality you want. Not because it's smart, not because it's proven, but because it feels right in the now. Let it ripple. Let it land. This is you on your way out of the loop. Not by fixing yourself, but by being yourself fully. The self beyond the storyline. And if you want a guiding mantra to anchor this into your body today, try this. This is my day one. Not because I'm starting over, because I am the start. Because when you own it, you can be it. And when you be it, you naturally flow it. No separation, no delay, no other version to wait for. Just you, now, and all in. So here we are. No story left to carry, no past to explain, no timeline to trace. Just this moment, just this now, just this you, fully aware, fully present, fully activated. Because day one isn't about something you circle on a calendar. It's not some perfect alignment of conditions. It's a choice to stop playing the character and start living as the creator. And that choice is always available. You don't need a new year. You don't need another breakthrough. You don't need the stars to line up. All you need is your presence and the courage to move from it. So if something clicked in you today, if something unlocked, don't collapse into another good episode. Let it be your next move. Because everything I've created, from this podcast to my book to my entire reality, was born from one decision. To stop living from the memory and start building from the knowing. And if you're ready to take this deeper, not later, not eventually, but now, grab your copy of Level Up Your Reality, the full blueprint for mastering this game from the inside out. It's not fluff. It's not surface. It's how you bend the game by being who you actually are. Explore my entire ecosystem at blissfulrootsllc.com. Every course I offer, every download, every next step is live there. Let the field guide you to what's yours. And if you're ready to train, grow, and expand with others living as the game master that they are, join us inside Rooted Reality Skool, where we have weekly quest, real-time embodiment, player support circles, and a space built for creators who are done pretending they're anything less. Because you're not just listening to a podcast. You're remembering your power. You're walking your truth. You're rewriting the game from the root. So own it, be it, and flow it. And I'll see you in the next episode.